everyone, and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I will be doing a reading for the sign of Capricorn for the month of February 2025. I hope, Capricorn, that your new year is off to a good start. Officially, the new year starts at the end of January. I want to say January 29th, the year of the wooden snake. So there is going to be a leveling up this year for you, Capricorn. And I think the foreshadowing of this is going to happen in the month of February. Do remember that this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. You are a sovereign being. Be aware what comes to you, what messages come to you with ease. Accept those messages. If there seems to be something that's not resonating with you, definitely let that message sort of pass you by, because it is important to move through life with ease. Energy moves with ease, and it's important not to kind of force anything because that creates resistance. I've also meditated on the cards. I've also shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Swords. In the obstacle position, we have the Eight of Swords, clarified by the Three of Cups. In the present position, we have Temperance, which is very good, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. And in the future outcome position, towards the end of the month of February, you have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Wands. So definitely a new beginning is here, and you are just putting away the last of the energies that are no longer useful to you, that you've outgrown. Your vibration has changed. Your frequency has gone up as a result of all the energetic work that you've done, based on your experiences, based on your individual situation as well. But let's start to unpack this reading. In the past position, you have the Knight of Swords, which is a powerful card, because the knight himself, he's actually a truth seeker, and he wields his sword in a powerful way, letting me know that you used your communication at times quite powerfully, and you've made an impact on people because with your words, because how you use your words. And sometimes you are a little bit more truthful, but your delivery oftentimes has a softness about it that's kind of like hidden, but people that receive your communication definitely pick up on that. There seems to have been in the past some kind of a push forward that you had to do, where you had to kind of take a defensive action as you're moving forward. There was some words exchanged with someone around you, maybe in your personal life, maybe in your professional life, maybe with your friends or whatnot. But you wanted to get to the point very quickly, and you were very headstrong about it because you have a very clear understanding. Your vision is right, and it is supported by others, because other people are seeing what you are seeing. So it's important to make sure that you communicate authentically and from a place of truth and clarity, which you were able to do. Now, that definitely took some people aback, that new you, that new identity. There is a shift that has happened in your individual being, because you started to speak up more so, you've grown into some particular belief that feels true to you, and you kind of just went for it. You started to communicate quite passionately, but determinedly about it. There was a situation that came to an end because you were able to communicate your position in a very disciplined, in a very structured way, because you clearly see, that you are correct, and your belief is rooted in something that is actually a powerful light. It's a powerful truth, if you will, that is supported by others, because other psychics and healers are picking up on that. And you kind of started to become a little bit more fearless, like you started to recognize yourself as a powerful being, and you started to kind of apply that in real life, in real situations with real people. And that may have taken them aback a little bit, because we do see this knight, sitting on a horse that's standing on its hind legs, which suggests to me that you were kind of punchy with your ability to deliver your opinion or your view, your perspective on something, and the divine is encouraging you to continue to do that, as long as you do it from this place of power. The truth sits on a throne in the form of this Queen of Swords, and kind of you're able to see above the problems. You're able to see above the small time issues, if you will. Like, the issues aren't necessarily small, but to you they are, because you're so able to see, to look above them. There is some belief systems that you're continuing to shed, and this is why you have the Eight of Swords in the obstacle position. You may be overly self-conscious. You may be paying attention to other people's words a little too much, because you are a force of nature, Capricorn. You are very powerful, and you're very respected, but not everyone is going to communicate that to you. Not everyone wants you to be aware of the power that you have, and so they may lead you astray with some of the words. Don't necessarily pay attention to other people's words. Your truth is powerful, and it comes from within you, rather than from another person. Don't think that in the past things were easier. The past is something, is a known territory, and so it seems that it's more comfortable, but it's not. The future is very bright for you, Capricorn, so don't revert to the way you used to think before, because this new way of thinking is going to serve you much better. Don't go back to the neuro patterns that you've already established. You've already experienced those neuro patterns. You've already experienced those thought patterns. It's time for new, fresh ideas. It's time to try your hand and, go out on a limb and risk some things. And if needed, you can, failure up rather than, fail up rather than fail down, if you will. Don't buy into the illusion that brings false comfort with it. You're shattering illusions, and this is what the Knight of Swords here helped you do. So don't revert back to, this escape-like thinking, back to what you know. The Three of Cups definitely tells me that there may be a group of people that you find yourself with that is not as accepting as you would like them to be, or is not as supportive as you would like them to be, or maybe don't celebrate some of the wins, don't maybe celebrate some of your nuances as you would like for them to celebrate. And so it's kind of causing a reversion, like reverting back to the past way of thinking. Stand strong in the knowing of the fact that you are unique and beautiful and very, very special. There's a very strong vibration that comes through this reading where you have helped save many lives. You have helped save lives. You have helped save lives through your kindness, through your contribution, through your communication, even though sometimes that communication may have triggered other people. And so you are much more revered than you know, and so you have to continue kind of evolving in towards the new, rather than devolving towards the past. You have the Temperance in the present position, which tells me you are protected and advised to proceed cautiously forward. Instead of running into the new or galloping into the new, you just may want to like slide carefully, moving one foot and then making sure the ground is still there and then moving another foot, kind of like cautiously moving forward, knowing that you are protected and that you will be like the net of protection is around you that will catch you should your foot kind of buckle a little bit. You have a very powerful guardian watching over you. But you're moving in the right direction, and life is going to start to feel like it's coming together. Things are coming together for you, Capricorn, and it's going to be to your liking. You're going to feel emotionally quite fulfilled, because you are able to communicate with higher powers pretty powerfully. They are receiving, the messages. They know that there are some things that are on your mind that are worrying you. And so they're, kind of holding your hand through it, saying you will make make the destination that you kind of have set for yourself. Don't focus too much on the materialistic things. You do have the Queen of Pentacles, that is reminding you to focus on practical things, on making sure that you have a sanctuary that you've built for yourself, like a home sanctuary, maybe a room in your home that feels right to you, that has the ambiance, that kind of stills your energy, where your energy can rest and sit and just, not necessarily feel like it has a lot of work to do, right? Definitely, little by little, things are coming together. The balance is being restored. The healing is helping you kind of illuminate the path forward. So the month of February is going to feel like, you're focusing on day-to-day tasks and achievements, and there's really not a lot of days where you will feel all over the place, like things are going great, then are taking a turn for the worse. It's going to be pretty even keeled. You also have the Four of Swords in the future outcome position, which is a reminder from the divine that you want to take a time out, kind of focus on healing. You don't always have to do things. You can sit on a couch and read a good book and drink some hot cocoa and enjoy resting your bones, as opposed to pursuing that illusion that gives you that, this illusion of progress, like, oh, I'm doing so much, I'm doing so much, I must be accomplishing. No, you're buying into the illusion. So you don't always have to go somewhere or drive somewhere or do something. You can stay at home and reconnect with yourself through a good book. You also have the Ace of Wands, which definitely tells me that you're focusing on a new beginning. You're kind of slow about it. You are taking your time. You're letting it percolate in your mind, and you're sort of kind of like gazing at it, wondering at it, thinking about it in different ways. But lighten up. There is some heavy energy that you're carrying within you, because you do have the Eight of Swords in the obstacle position. You also have the Knight of Swords. There's some words from people kind of weighing heavy on your soul. Lighten up. Do something fun. Read something fun. Watch people fall. That always makes me laugh. Or watch people walk into, something funny. I mean, try and bring in a little bit more like ha ha ha, like lighter energy, where you are amused by something, where you're laughing at something. That will create a little bit more of levity for you. That will help you release some of the words that are lingering in your mind that were put there by people. Also, remember to do grounding. There's not a lot of earth element in 2025, so you have to ground more than usual. When in doubt, ground. Always run your grounding cord energy. Imagine that there is a cord coming out of your side, out of your waist, out of your pelvis. It's an energetic cord that, is kind of like light blue or light yellow, and it's going into the ground, into Mother Earth, deep down, and it's getting rid of all the foreign energy, the words that somebody said to you. They're going down that grounding cord into the earth. The situation you found yourself in that created some stress for you, it's all going down that grounding cord into Mother Earth. And above your head, you see a golden bowl of abundance and amusement and health and love and validation and seniority, because you are a beautiful being, far more advanced than you give yourself credit for. And prick that golden bowl with a needle and allow the rain, like gold raindrops, fill your physical body and spiritual body, so that you have that beautiful, nutritious, delicious, healing vibration as you move forward into your day, your week, your month. And you have to do that grounding every day, 10 times a day, because you accumulate energy quite fast. As you move, through your day, there will be triggers. There will be times where you will match your energy with something negative. Those are called matching pictures. You have to blow those matching pictures. Keep your energy pure and ground it on a daily basis, several times a day. Stare at a candle. Refocus on your alignment, because that helps with manifesting. Manifesting becomes much easier. You will start to notice that you are thinking about a person and the person is calling you. That's telepathic communication. It's increasing. So purify your thoughts. They are being read. There's a lot of psychics walking around. There's a lot of healers walking around that can read energy, and they won't, give themselves away quite easily because they have a lot of protection around them. So definitely make sure that you remember you manifest whether you are aware of it or not. You manifest regardless of what state you're in. So if you're pissed off at something, you're still manifesting, you're manifesting, you're manifesting now as you are watching this video. And after this video ends, you'll be manifesting as you go into the kitchen to grab a cup of tea. You're manifesting every step, everything, all the time. Your body is working all the time, and it keeps you in the present moment. Your body is the connection to the present because it needs to breathe. Otherwise, everything goes away. And so it's important to be highly aware of every single moment and purify your energy through grounding. It's not enough to do grounding in the morning and the evening. You have to do it every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every hour, on the hour. And you have to slow things down. As technology speeds up, all the gadgets and all of that, that's going to go away because we're going to communicate with our minds, with visuals rather than words, because words are limiting. Try and tell that to Dostoevsky. But yeah, he's my favorite author. But yeah, it's the world is changing, and this is a crossover year. So be exceptionally on point at this time. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorn. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting me. If you think that someone may benefit from this reading, please share it with them. And I hope you have an incredible month of February. Thank you so much and have a great day.